Yo, what up? It's a new
What?
Ricker and Bond.
Poppin', everybody.
Netflix removes a film after backlash. You
And
suck.
states.
Bro,
Was that the end of yours?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well you gotta have like you said it as a question, man. You gotta have that transition tone into me.
Man, fuck it, dude. Listen to this new episode.
Best episode yet. R&B every day, all the time.
You know that new style that you're looking for? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? Hello. What's all this thing?
Can't beat the fucking Clippers. Y'all make me sick with this shit.
Well, listen to this.
Politicians are a lot like that. They should be changed frequently for the same reason.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Ricker and Bond.
We find it now.
Protect the city.
That was a killer baseline.
I like it. It premiered 6 hours ago on the Migos YouTube channel.
Thank
Migos featuring Young Boy Never Broke Again.
God. Aubrey's gonna be like, yo, guys, how come you didn't send that to me before you put it out? Man, I could have taken that from a number 3 to a number 1.
You think Drake? I mean, you haven't really heard Drake on a lot of kind of southern rap shit.
Drake,
I haven't really heard. I guess on a Future joint.
when you say that statement alone makes Drake want to do it. You haven't heard Drake on X
on the Michael
genre.
Jordan wave, dude.
You
Takes
haven't
it
heard.
personal.
You haven't heard Drake on classic rock. Oh shit! I gotta hop on classic rock.
He hasn't been on classic Beethoven bumping in a minute, dude. He's gonna get on that.
Oh shit! Yo
wave.
Tovin. Let's get to the. Yo, what's his fucking name? Ludwig. Yo, Ludwig. Is that von Beethoven?
Ludwig Beethoven, I think.
If I'm right.
I think Ludwig
it
is Beethoven.
Ludwig von Beethoven.
Who has a lore of being an African man.
Yes, true. But this isn't dark racial humor. We can't get into all that.
What do you mean, dude? It's the same thing. Just to remind people who are still kind of confused, you're listening to formerly known as Prince / dark racial humor, Ricker and Bond, R&B. He's B, I'm R.
Wait, formerly known as Prince? What does that mean?
You know, Prince was formerly known as Prince, and then he went to like a symbol of the weird kind of like astrological looking symbol. He's formerly known as Prince. We're formerly known as DRH.
Yeah, our last episode, the first episode of the rebrand, fucking killed it on the listens. We got a lot of listens on the last episode real fast. Well, not a lot of listens, but real fast.
It averaged to like
probably
kind
bots.
of the lower medium amount.
Probably bots. Probably
you know, I was looking at it's always on other. Everybody's not on Apple Pod or Spotify.
No,
they're on other.
Bots. What's up, everybody? It's fucking.
What's up, bots?
It's Ricker.
I hope you're good with scrapping our fucking voices for AI.
It's Ricker and Bond, free flowing in depth conversation about what was appropriate at the time. I'm Bond Jen.
Caller John David Ricker. It's your daily 3-time episode. It's Friday, I think. If you're listening to it on the day it dropped, early in the morning at 6 a.m. so you can get up, beat your dog, and listen to a good pod. He has to get potty trained, and it's really just a nuisance to have just shit all over the hallways.
Listening to it while you're doing your remote work or while you're doing your not remote work. Stocking boxes in the back of Foot Locker, listening to Ricker and Bond.
You're out there trying to chase elk. You downloaded this episode offline so you can listen to it. And you're out there, you're covered in elk piss. You're trying to get that elk meat, dude. Shoot that shit in the neck get meat for your family. You gotta bring it back. That's a whole nother 50, 40 miles. But you got a good hour episode of R&B.
All I'm saying is we're always with you, and always will be.
When you go to sleep and you hear that ringing in your ear, that's just us thinking about what to pod about.
Oh God.
Is that good water?
Oh, that was good. Good
Was it Brita?
water. Yeah, Brita.
How's your moss situation? You got moss in there?
Moss? Nah,
Or
no,
no
no, no.
Randy?
I put it in the refrigerator now.
Is heat a thing with life?
I'm sure heat has
I
something to
think
do
you
with
can
it.
still get some algae, some biology in there in the refrigerator, but probably a little less risk.
But doesn't it need light? It's dark in there.
I make sure to put on a night light on my fridge so none of my fruits or veggies get scared. Because I think it's a Toy Story thing, a Toy Story / VeggieTales thing when I go to sleep. And I want them to make sure that they're comfortable with their life.
Jesus
Or else,
Christ.
it's not good for my gut biome, dude.
Jesus
How you
Christ.
doing?
Toy
How you
Story.
feeling? How's your day? How's your life going?
Pretty chill. Woke up early at 6. Hopped in the cold shower. Fucking applied for a lot of jobs. Took a nice brisk walk. About 3 miles. Came back home to a moderately cool home. This AC sucks ass.
You haven't
Figured
found the
out
trick yet?
figured out my heater has also been on since I moved in.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that contributed to the AC not working well.
How'd you find that out?
Because it's always been like kind of hot. And I was like, because the
Hey, it's kind of
thermometer,
hot in here always.
well, it's like the room isn't hot, but it's like when you get really close to it, it's kind of like radiating heat. And the thermometer thing, the thermostat always says it's off, right? So I'm just like,
Mhm.
oh, maybe it's the fucking sun like hitting the pipes outside and it's like radiating into my house or some shit. And then I was like, no way, dude, it's way too fucking hot for that to be happening, because my fucking it'll say it's like 88 degrees in here and 82 degrees outside. Like, I'm just like, dude, this something ain't right. So I looked underneath and it's a fucking flame just like going. And I'm just like,
A
oh,
lit fire?
a lit fire, yeah, like a pilot light just
You got
going.
like a gas heated home? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I mean it's safe. It's just a flame. The gas only goes for a couple seconds to light the fire, but it doesn't
Mhm.
stay on. You know.
Yeah.
But
So you're gonna have to get in there with a bic in the winter months.
yeah, the fact that was just on. So I was literally sitting here with the windows open, sweating like a pig, next to the fucking heater that was on.
Just an open fire.
Yeah, and now since it already heated my room to like 90 degrees, the AC is having a hard time getting it back down. So I gotta wait till it's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's some of the best AC stories I've heard in years.
Oh, I got lots of AC stories. I got lots
Listen to
of
my new
them.
book. Is the AC on or is it just me?
Or they just suck ass when you
Or do I
buy
have a flu?
used AC from Craigslist.
Is my AC on cold sweats?
Cold
That's my
sweats.
new biography, co-written by Andy Dick.
Andy Dick.
Yeah, you've heard of him with his butt chin.
Pedophile Andy Dick.
Is he a pedophile or is he just weird?
I don't know.
You want to allege it, dude? We can allege it.
I thought I heard somebody say he was one time.
Oh, there's a Netflix movie that people are up in arms about. I think it's from a non-U.S. country. It was apparently sexualizing young kids, and everybody's like, "Hey, hey, hey! Don't want to see that on Netflix." And I think Netflix put it out of its run.
Wait, like, was it about sex trafficking?
I don't think so. I didn't look at what the the show was, what it's about, or who made it, but that's the titles I saw.
But
Should I peruse?
they'll leave yeah, find that article. They'll leave a big mouth up.
His big mouth, just a bunch of cartoon kids having sex.
Bro, it's about their like penis and vaginas like coming alive and singing. Yeah.
Maybe it's okay in other people's mind because it's a comicized, comedians.
But you can never put that on TV.
Um,
It
we're
exists.
looking at a Netflix removing a film that, quote, sexualizes young girls called Cuties. Thousands signed a petition. The movie about an 11-year-old who rebels against her family and joins a free-spirited dance crew is accused in the online campaign of sexualizing young girls for the viewing pleasure of pedophiles. Originally titled Mignones? Don't know what fucking that word is. It premiered at Sundance. I could see a movie premiering at Sundance that was like that would be seen as like pedophile shit, and a bunch of people in like suits and top hats and glasses on Sundance were like, "Oh, this is beautiful. What a work of
Everybody,
art."
everybody's like, oh, they're pushing the envelope with this one. This is fucking, this is groundbreaking
People
art.
people see it on Netflix and be like, "Yo, I think y'all are
Like,
just like."
this is like straight up child porn.
um,
Um,
it's a French
oh, of
teen
course.
coming of
Okay,
age.
that explains everything,
Is that a thing in France?
bro. French go hardcore with their sex scenes. Have
Hmm.
you ever seen or heard of a movie called The Warmest or Blue is the Warmest Color?
Feel like I've heard of it.
It's about this girl that goes on this she falls in love with this other woman, and the sex scenes in that movie are, I shit you not, like 10 to 20 minutes long. Literally, just like you're like checking your watch, like, is there anything else going on in this movie? Like, damn.
Hmm.
Great film, great film. Highly recommend it. If you're
I haven't
a
seen this
student of cinema.
Netflix, but it does seem kind of weird. Um,
Come
the
on,
poster
Netflix.
is young girls in like cheerleader outfits, I guess, if I would describe it.
You know what they probably did? They probably just removed it in America, but it's still up in France.
Maybe. I
Where
can't
they're
watch
like
fucking you can't watch goddamn Rick and Morty over there.
in France. When I was in
There's some
Spain, you
shit you
could
can't
watch
watch.
Rick and Morty on Netflix. I have HBO Max, so I'm Rick and Morty. I'm all Rick and Morty'd out. Not a sponsor.
No more R&M. I'm just gonna keep this very nice little light in my top left corner.
Nice, dude. No one watches the fucking videos anyway.
I think it's kind of nice looking. It's like very what's the mans that make Transformers?
Michael Bay,
Very Michael Bay.
except like super low quality. We're
I
like
mean, Michael
that.
Bay meets some niche low quality filmmaker.
Michael Bay means guy who gets a concussion and can see in 240p.
I saw a trailer for an A24 movie from Apple
That's how you know it's good.
with Bill Murray and I think the chick from I forget, but her name, but she's popular. She might be the Jones daughter.
Oh, Rashida Jones.
Rashida Jones? Or is that someone else?
No,
Light
that's
skinned
her.
chick on fucking Park and Rec. Rashida.
Rashida.
Um,
Why does everyone love Bill Murray so much?
um, it's kind of a wacky dude that isn't in public light. So when he is, and it's like normal, he's like, "Oh, that's cool."
Is he like just America's Dad or something?
It's like the same aura of, um,
Frank Ocean.
kinda, but less so. More like comedian. But I think it does have to do with like if you're out of public light a lot and you pop back in, the like news publications are like, oh, here's someone, and it's a comedian, so he's doing something wacky.
Okay, I have a question. What is not being in public light? Is that not living in Los Angeles?
Not a bunch of news articles about you in my
Because
head.
what if you just like, what if you're a celebrity, right? And you're like,
Yeah,
okay, I want to be low key, but you live in LA, and then you go to Trader Joe's, and there's like 14 people with cameras there, but you don't do anything. They're just there, right? Are you technically
yeah.
not in like,
I
you
just
can't
think of
really
it as
control
someone has
that?
a lot of press about them. Like, when's the last time you heard of it? Like, it's like for Bill Murray, it's like, ooh, here's a Bill Murray thing. This is kind of wacky and not very frequent.
Bill Murray is like always positive, you know?
Yeah.
Like who's
I try
someone
to think of another person that has that same kind of thing.
I want to say I was gonna say Dave Chappelle, but not really anymore. He's kind of like in the
Chappelle kind of, but it's like
He used to.
There's less of like a, I don't know, a wacky. There's a wacky thing with fucking Bill Murray. Kind of like I don't know. I would say Robin Williams, but he was. I feel like he was in the news a lot.
Maybe like you don't do interviews, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you don't actively seek out press.
Yeah,
You know, like Frank Ocean.
yeah,
That'd be cool. I would probably do that. Not
yeah. It's
fucking.
probably better. I mean, if you're in with the leverage, it's probably a cooler thing.
But then also, if you're famous, if you're making money for being you, there is pressure to make sure that continues happening. You know, like, oh, people got to remember who I am, so I got to do this interview with fucking Men's Health. You know.
Yeah, it's like that versus your body of work though. Like maybe for music people, it's kind of you have pressure to be in the public eye a lot more. Um,
Yeah.
but like if you're like in Bill Murray case, if you're just like a movie person maker and you keep on making movies, then you probably you can chill at home and not try to get some hot ones. But you probably get hot ones when it's popping.
Bill Murray probably just runs through girls that are like probably like 29 years old.
Let's see.
That's old for me, but
First,
young for
how
him.
old Bill Murray is? 69 Bill Murray. Jesus fuck.
Jesus, it's looking great. He must be on that cold shower
He's looking
grind.
pretty, I mean,
It's looking pretty good.
70 for a white
Oh,
man.
for her white. I'm glad you said that
Um,
before me.
Hella children.
Hella children, do you
Um,
think they're poor?
Probably, I mean,
Do you think
he's a lot, dude.
he seems like I would not put it past him not giving his children a dime.
He might just be a Marley Godfather type joint.
They'll just be like, "Hey, Dad, can I have money for lunch?" I'll be like, "Oh, can you? Can you?
Say I don't know.
I don't know. Fuck is
Shit.
my money, bro. I did Groundhog's Day.
I don't know. That's hilarious, dude.
I don't know. Can you?
Not even can you, but just I don't know in
I
a
don't
weird
know.
fucking Bill Murray way.
That's worse than no. You can't have any
I
money.
don't know. Just go back to watching TV.
I don't know.
And you just like the conversation goes somewhere else after that.
Back to the Clipper game.
A wife from 81 to 96 and a 97 to 08. Margaret and Jennifer.
I wonder what it's like to just have multiple wives over time. Just to look back on your life. Because you know how people have multiple girlfriends and then you're just like, oh, it's all leading up to a wife. And then you're just like, oh, I'm looking back on my life. I've had like 4 wives. You know?
Mhm.
Are you just like, I'm probably going to die alone? Or are you just waiting for your death buddy? Or what?
I mean, probably case to case.
What is a girlfriend if you have multiple wives even?
Probably,
Practice.
I don't know, companionship
If
that
you-
might lead to a wife.
Why do you, if you're 67, why get married again? Just have a girlfriend. I don't know.
Case to case. I don't know. Would you?
I've never been 67. I don't know. My
That's
kids,
what I'm saying. It's kind of a different with age, with time kind of deal.
I can imagine a life with kids right now, but I can't imagine grandkids. I can't imagine that far because I don't know how my kids would be. I don't know if they're assholes. I don't know if they're fat. I don't know if they're alive. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're like smart.
What about
I'm-
envision your parents / grandparents' view of that? Because they were your age and now you're an age and they're a different age,
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
My parents were my age in the early 90s. Early 90s. So, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think a kid will ever know really the life of their genetics.
I've said this before. If I were this age, 1990, I would be like, yo, bro. AOL, bro, is the thing. I don't know. I'd be saying something. It might be the wrong thing, but I'd be talking about something related to the internet.
You think so? Used to be tech
Easily.
oriented.
I
mean,
definitely-
you never know what your fucking life would be in the past, dude.
Yeah, if I was like the same person back then, I'd probably be like really into like computers. I'd probably be like into like going to the library and reading about computers.
Basically, just you, but not 2020.
Yeah. What else would I be into? Probably would not give a fuck about fashion. Probably be into music. What music? And I'd probably be into like maybe hip hop, I guess. I feel like I'd be into rock.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, I'd definitely be into Michael Jackson.
Probably just classic popo stuff.
Like Prince and shit.
I'd be having a ball with fucking New York stuff. Dude, speaking of New York rap, Nas is releasing an album, right? And Nas has a notorious beef with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z just so happens to be putting out a single on the day that Nas puts out an album. And I find that hilarious.
Do you think Jay-Z regrets naming his record label after a white man?
Rockefeller?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not the most power move either. Kind of bottomy.
It's like, oh, I didn't age well.
I don't even know. Like, dude, honestly, when I think of that, I didn't think of the dude.
Is it Rockefeller or Rockefeller? Rockefeller.
Well, maybe that's the play, right?
Either or. It's from fucking.
There's this rich white dude, but this is rich black dude stuff with the A at the end.
So I'm gonna name my regular Ricotta Records. Ricotta.
Like the cheese?
Nah, like the
Ricotta's
like
cheese.
the man Carter, but I'm saying Cotta.
So the next person who's making a label does it in the light of or the shadow of Jay-Z.
Yeah. Oh shit, we gotta take a break, brah.
Okie dokie, everybody. Humans listening from all over the world. It's the first trimester of R&B. Getting ready for the second one. You're listening to R&B in the morning on K413. Let's keep it sleazy.
R&B today.
Dude, is NPR no? You could flip an NPR thing if they say NPR.
Hey,
Korean pop music, baby.
R&B in the morning. Yeah. You want to go to Korea with me?
Fuck it, I guess.
Yes.
Yes. You planning a Korea trip?
Nah, I want to go somewhere. I don't know where.
Traveling's nice.
Fucking where, dude? I'm afraid to do anything because my rent is expensive. Speaking of rent, you hear about that mass exodus out of the Bay Area?
I've heard of an exodus of LA.
That too, kinda. But mostly the Bay Area because tech companies are like, yo, you don't have to come into work anymore. And everyone's like, all right, why the fuck am I paying $1 million for rent?
Yeah.
They're like moving elsewhere, which is very smart.
Yeah. I was been thinking about that a lot, but from like younger companies, it probably does more of an impact, especially people who are doing like technology and relatively like low age demographic. Because like this kind of did show everybody like, yeah, there's really no reason we all have to be tethered to some place.
Yeah.
And if there's not, and we're doing, I don't know, apps, like, let me go fucking chill at home. You can call me. We can, if you really want to get stringent, get me on some time management software. Because you know, if I ain't got fucking repercussions, I ain't going to do it.
Especially since fucking, I don't even know what I was going to say. But yeah, apparently rents are down in San Francisco 12%. So I feel bad for anybody that signed a lease this year in San Francisco.
Yeah, probably a solid portion of people, maybe.
Yeah, good people updating that lease.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, not yikes. I mean, I also signed a lease this year, but I got a month free, so.
Of your current place?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I signed in May and June is free because of COVID.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people probably had like quick COVID reactions to housing and stuff. So maybe a lot of people did that. And then, you know, the market got a little more lenient after.
Man,
San Francisco, apparently, according to B.
Once I got
I was going to call you Big Bon, dude. I had that pre-pod. I was going to say, what's up, Big Bon?
What's up?
You know,
Big Ricker. Riddle
Big
Ricker.
Rick.
Riddle Rick. Fucking, man, ever since I got a taste of that remote job life, bro, fuck, I need some more, bro. Especially with this gigabit internet. Ooh. It's
All I've been looking for.
difficult. Yeah. Going out sucks.
It
But
really fucking put the pedal to the metal on that whole shtick of just, I don't know, computer life for probably a big portion of people.
yeah, it almost makes me wish I had looked for a job earlier in this.
Why? Because there's a bunch of people looking.
Yes. Yes.
Can't control it all, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but damn, I really I applied to like 20 jobs today. All
And
for video editors.
yeah, I was gonna say
I applied
that's
to
probably a solid lane. If there's a lot of people looking for stuff, there's probably a percentage that are, I mean, more top top tier percentage of like less people doing that.
I applied for BuzzFeed. They were the only company that asked me my pronouns on my fucking application
Vox did that as well.
and fucking if I was gay or not. And
I said I prefer not to answer.
yeah, I was none of your fucking business. God damn it! What the fuck do you care? Jesus Christ! I didn't say
That's
that.
kind of a weird thing because if you say prefer not to answer, that's even more like oh he's super, about it, dude.
He only
It's a
cares
whole
about
nother
work.
level.
Yeah, like what the
No, not
fuck?
even the work. It's like of more like I don't know, woke privacy.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're doing some survey or some shit. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's remote, so whatever. But
BuzzFeed, dude. You want to get in some topics, some links?
yeah, sounds like you got some because I don't.
Let's go with the first link I put down with is Uber and Lyft, right? We've been talking about Uber, we've been talking about Lyft, we've been talking about gig working, dude.
Yes.
Uh apparently I didn't know, but it was supposed to fucking go dark, the app of Uber and Lyft, like a couple hours ago. And in the 11th hour, Uber or California was like, all right, y'all can stay for a little bit. Apparently they're just gonna fucking cut it off.
Bro, Uber and Lyft. I mean, California is like, guys, chill. Let's not be hasty.
An appeals court in California granted Uber and Lyft to a stay on an injunction that would have forced the companies to reclassify drivers as employees Friday morning. This is August 20th as we're recording. The stay came just 12 hours before the companies plan to suspend their ride hailing services across California rather than comply with the injunction. They're now free to continue with business as usual while the appeal process plays out.
They really do not want to pay that fucking unemployment insurance, do they?
Unemployment insurance?
Unemployment insurance, benefits, all that stuff.
You mean Uber or California?
Uber.
Oh. Um, Uber spokesperson said, "We are glad that the Court of Appeals recognized the important questions raised in this case and that access to these critical ass services won't be cut off while we continue to advocate for drivers' ability to work with the freedom they want." I think a large fulcrum of that is the ability to count your hours and stuff. I think that I forget what the technical jargon for the case was. It gives gig workers more like rights in terms of kind of misclassification, but a lot less freedom with time and um, freedom from their
But
bosses.
does it have to be that way though? Does it?
The what?
Like, what if they were technically employees, but Uber was like, okay, there's no schedule. You can still work whenever you want.
From what I've seen, maybe it
Uh,
is company to company, but the general thing I saw was that you get protection of not getting fucked over by saying you're a gig worker and don't get benefits, but you do get fucked over with like stringent hours. I think maybe it's determined on if you only have these amount of hours, you can be called a part-time or full-time employee. But I think maybe I don't know if maybe for smaller companies, I'm sure fucking Uber and Lyft are under a big ass California microscope where if that happens, they're like, hey, y'all can't do that.
California's just like, yo, like, we're out of money. We gave all our money away because of this goddamn pandemic. Yeah, Uber Lyft, can we get some, please? Can you help out? You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know. This law was happening like way before the pandemic started. This was
Yeah.
a thing. So
I didn't know they were about to fucking get rid of the app like fucking pronto.
yeah, and you know what's crazy? The
Hmm.
majority of people, everyday Joe Schmo,
Hmm.
has no idea, like would have no idea why. They'd be like on their way to work and they'd be like, what the fuck, Uber and Lyft's not working?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What do I take a fucking cab?
You think people would?
Yeah, this is literally the cab company's like chance to like jump on that shit. If I had a cab company, bro, I would be like have a cab on every corner just ready to go, you know?
Ready for people to be employees.
Just ready for people to fucking, I don't even know where I put them, downtown or something. But
Become
yeah.
New York.
I don't even want to fucking. Uber was taking so long at the airport. Uber and Lyft were taking so long at an airport once. I
Yeah,
like didn't want to get in the
LAX
cab.
rideshare was bad.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
I
so
got in a
fucking
cab one
bad.
time, I think.
How much was it?
I think it was more expensive.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, how are you fucking?
But it was so like it was ironically more convenient to take a cab than to figure out how rideshare worked in an LAX airport.
Yeah. God damn, I'm just gonna take a cab next time. I had to walk literally like outside the airport over to where that In and Out is. I don't know if you know
Yeah,
where that
dude.
is.
It's like we can't come in there. I'm like, shit, man. I ain't know this neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking getting in this yellow right here.
Getting in this fucking caveman car.
Getting in this $60 probably
Vroom, vroom,
because they gotta
vroom.
pay for employee liabilities.
Speaking of Uber,
Yeah,
I'm an investor.
yeah,
Speaking of that, today apparently the stock market had its best day ever,
yeah,
even though everyone is dying and we're in a depression.
yeah. A nice little example of it's not really tied to the common man of the United States, but it's probably related to the common man's goings on in America.
It's definitely a reflection of what's happening, you know? Like it's definitely
Big tech keeping money circulating and other people being employed,
keeping
unemployed.
money circulating amongst each other.
I think in terms of America being stable with the stock economy of the stock, like if I'm sure that the economy of America would do worse with a stock market that crashes. But,
Hey, it's
take it for what it is.
it's better to have a pandemic with a good stock market than to have,
It's a little take and give, you know?
Yeah, so every mom and pop shop in America closed down, but we still got Amazon.
But they can buy some bananas if they still got some money left over.
Oh man, I got bananas from Amazon once. Not the
Yeah.
move.
No?
Mushy.
Not down with that Whole Foods.
Mushy. Getting bananas in the mail, not cool.
Probably what it's gonna look like.
Don't do it.
But shit, man, I've been having that for a minute. Grocery from
Yeah, but
remote.
yours came in a box. Mine came in a bag. It's like, all right.
Why did yours come in was it Uber Lyft shit or was
I
it
don't know.
Amazon?
It's just Amazon fresh. Amazon not fresh.
Damn,
Put 'em-
leave just a 1-star review. Fuck up possibly. You think is the can you leave reviews of people? Or is it just Amazon tied?
I don't know, but I know they give me a refund.
Yeah.
They have that great customer service. What
They
can I
love
say?
sucking customer dick.
I can't say anything bad about them. I can try, but they just make my life too easy. I'm sorry, everyone.
There's always bad things to say.
There's bad things about everyone.
Good things about everyone too. Welcome back to the Polarized Express.
Apple reached $2 trillion market cap. And I think they did it, if I'm not mistaken, think I read somewhere they doubled their valuation in 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah, they reached a 1 trillion in 2018, and then bam,
Split probably helps a little bit, but over 2 years, that's pretty crazy.
they didn't split yet, did they?
No, but I'm sure people are
Oh yeah,
somehow getting hyped
fucking
for that.
Tesla's hit 2,000.
They're still not split yet, though.
Not yet. Kind of regret selling off a little of my Tesla, but whatever.
Yeah,
I
still
did it.
goes up, I guess.
I did it with the with an investor mindset.
Yeah.
I didn't go buy candy bars.
Yeah, that's a bright side of a move, but there's always a downside of a move too.
I bought Uber, which might not exist in California very soon.
Uber food will still, just not the ride share.
Yeah, and they own Postmates for some reason.
So they own Uber Eats and Postmates,
Yeah,
or do they merge?
I don't know. They tried to buy Grubhub, or was it DoorDash? They both look the same.
There's that food market is very bunch of people right now.
Too much competition. No, not enough competition, actually.
Why?
Because it's still expensive as fuck.
Mm.
Get some more competition, get those prices down, yeah?
Amazon, even though probably in the grand scheme of things, it's more expensive just to have
Amazon
every day,
food
all day.
delivery, Amazon
Videos.
snack.
I think it's just fresh.
Fuck. Dude.
I was gonna transition into a unemployment thing, but we kind of got on food, and it's less of a cool transition. But there's some states that are declined the extended employment benefit, which is the better transition was to talk about how California didn't have money and people declined that. But some states were declining doing the proposed unemployment thing because they have to take up a percentage of it. Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Iowa, Louisiana, Maryland, Missouri, Montana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Utah have been approved to receive further unemployment aid. Some other states, I think California declined, South Dakota declined, New York, Oregon, is what this list says. Thought that was kind of interesting. What are you thinking?
Fuck, I don't know. What are they gonna do?
Probably do state-oriented things instead of $400 things.
Wait, so they declined money because they didn't want to pay the 25%?
Let me see what some of these say. South Dakota was the first to explicitly decline the assistance from the federal government. Governor Kristi Noem announced the decision in August 14th. I think it's a she. She said, "My administration is very grateful for the additional flexibility that this effort would have provided, but South Dakota is in the fortunate position of not needing to accept it. SD is the only state in the nation that didn't have extended benefit kick in because our insured unemployment rate has been the lowest in the nation." So South Dakota declined because they're like, yo, we rich as fuck over here. I don't know what y'all are doing, but we're chilling. Later.
That's okay. I'm so glad you said that and not, oh, she declined because Trump was giving it to her.
That is South Dakota.
I'm so glad that was like a valid reason.
New York says residents of the Empire State will not be eligible to receive the extended unemployment benefits, as Governor Andrew Cuomo confirmed he will not apply for the aid. He says you cannot get water out of a stone. That is a fact, and we have 14 billion deficit, and we can't pay for it.
Yeah, him and Trump hate each other, so yeah.
I'd rather do business with the old time bookie on the street corner than do business with FEMA, he says, which is very personalized. So
damn,
they said
brave
they
words.
had a big deficit and we can't pay for it. Oregon says there are still a huge number of uncertainties about the program that was discussed in the executive order. And that's all I know from Forbes. So some people are either too rich, some are too poor, some are uncertain about the order. But that's the state versus Fed.
Damn.
I think it said California as well. California probably because of a deficit thing.
Well, let's figure it out because I need some shoes. I'm just kidding. I need a
I'm
job is what I
I'm
need,
sure,
bro.
I'm sure everybody in California is chilling with $600.
I'm more chilling than most because I don't have kids. So
I literally think that there's not a lot of things anybody can do with $1,200 or $600 after a couple weeks, maybe one or two in California.
hey, I'm not arguing that it's enough. I'm just saying that I don't have to look after anyone but myself. So I'm not tripping. But
Yeah.
for most people, it's not it's like what? A week's worth of money, if that.
Yeah. Which,
Let's take
is
a break.
cool, I guess, but also not cool.
Not cool because we're
R&B
pulling money
in the
out of thin air.
afternoon.
All right, we'll be back. Boys and girls
And dogs.
and dogs.
The dogs of R&B. Yes, sir. Third trimester shit.
Yes, sirski. Hey, everyone.
Wacky sound effects for a wacky show. It's R&B whenever you're listening to. It's the most profitable podcast to not be profitable.
So not profitable, but it's okay because we both have sure SM7Bs. So we're real potters.
Anytime I see a clip of like a Dorian thing or a fucking one of those accounts and someone's talking and I see someone talking with the Shure SM7B in the clip, I'm like, oh, dude, they probably got something nice to say.
I don't know what Dorian uses as a microphone, but it's ugly.
Yeah, a lot of I've seen it with vocal recording a lot with the dome over the mic. I think it's a separate mic cover, not attached to whatever brand someone is using. But it's a big old thing. But when I see a Shure SM7B, I take people more seriously. I take me just with less of a grain of salt, a grain of pepper, if that's the opposite of a grain of salt.
I know they mean business. I just know they
it
mean
looks
business.
good.
What can I say?
And I know the business is booming because when you have a Shure SM7B, even if you don't have the necessary things to make it sound gainful, because you need a lot, it's okay. I'll strain to listen to a Shure SM7B any day. Thriller was made on this one.
Amen, brother.
And
Michael
the
Jackson
specific on
spit.
every Shure SM7B, there's Michael Jackson spit.
That's right. That's right.
Could be used for pedophile cases, but who knows?
Where did you come from, baby?
R&B in the morning, the night, and the afternoon, whenever you listen to it, it's on demand, really, and in demand.
It truly is. It truly is. I can't believe how much we're charging for ad space on this fucking show.
I can't believe we're going for 20 years straight, no skips, daily.
2 decades.
I can't believe that there's just planes, there's cars, trains, automobiles that are plastered with Bart Barker's face.
Money.
Haven't heard from him in a while, which is, I'm trying to get paid, Barker. I still get checks every once in a while, but like, where are you?
He's dodging the fuck out of you, bro. He doesn't like you anymore.
It's goddamn unprofessional, uncouth, childish, egregious.
I really want some French fries.
Drunk history. You heard of it?
Canceled.
Tosh.0.
Canceled?
Canceled. Drunk history after 6 seasons. Tosh.0 after 12. Everybody that in my imaginary knowing stopped watching Tosh.0 probably after the 3rd or 4th season. But he Simpsonized the fuck out of it somehow. Drunk history, probably the same regimen of watching a couple episodes during the beginning. Not watching any of it. There was a couple other cancellations. It must be cancellation season in the world of entertainment. Maybe it has to do with the remote studio thing.
Yeah, they're trying to make more cartoons. Now is the perfect time to pitch my show, The Goodest Boys, to Adult Swim. But it's not done yet, so
Okay,
yikes.
but just pretend it's done and pitch that bitch to the guy on Adult Swim that got together Killer Mike and LP.
Yeah, they're just like, whoa, ho, Rick and Morty money, cha-ching. Let's make some more of these. Also, people don't have to be in the same building to make this shit. We can just outsource this shit to Korea. Fuck.
Ooh,
Money,
let's get
baby.
Duncan Trussell on the phone.
Let's get fucking everybody that's ever had a comedy career ever and give them their own animated show.
what a time, Duncan Trussell, to cash in on podcasting cartoon wise. 2 things you can do from the comfort of your own Shure SMB 7 ladled house, and someone else's expertise on art making.
Duncan Trussell. Shaving
There was
dick.
another, the brown dude that was a correspondent on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart had a show for apparently a long ass time, that got canceled. I think his was called
I know
something that was like
about.
a Bush related thing.
Damn, what else was live action?
He
on
got
there?
canceled. I think another chick that was a Jon Stewart Daily Show person spinoff got canceled.
Workaholics been done, right?
Yeah, I think a long time.
I keep getting Adult Swim confused with Comedy Central. Was that Comedy Central or Adult Swim?
It's probably the same umbrella because Comedy Central and Adult Swim.
Comedy Central is
like
Warner.
together.
Comedy
Are you
Central is
sure?
Warner. Yeah, and no, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you're right.
Adult Swim is Warner and Comedy Central is Viacom.
I got it fucked up. It's Adult Swim and something else, man.
And they're both
Tsunami kind of.
Man, they're both owned by the same family, bro. It doesn't matter.
Trying to see if anything else that is cool got canceled. Don't really watch anything anyways, TBH, but it's fun little news. Just a classic clicking through random ass websites. Don't care about that. Let's see what else I got in the notes, man. Highest paid musicians? We're talking about Sing Sing Cha-Ching Cha-Chings?
Post Malone. Probably.
You say Post Malone. First of all, wonderful mobile UX, billboard.com. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Very vertically oriented until you get this Billboard Pro thing going. Let me see if I can click out of that and back to the sick UX. Apparently, we're looking at Cher. We're looking at Kiss. No, we're looking at the Rolling Stones. Number 1. 65 million sales, 1.7 million last year. Apparently they're at the 25th. Second, we got a little more young pop star. Can I get a guess?
Billy.
It is not Billy, but it is indeed a female. Last year, apparently there's a dash, whatever the fuck that means. She made 33.7 million touring, streaming 8 million. This is compared to Rolling Stone streaming 2 million.
Fuck, I don't know. Rihanna? No, she didn't tour. Who
I
toured?
also don't think she has
Ariana
anything
Grande.
music-wise. Yes, it is Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Number 3, we're looking at an old fart. It's Elton John, streaming 2.2 million. Not even breaking a mill in publishing, touring 39 million. Number 4 is a wacky fucking group. Not wacky as in like genre, but I probably wouldn't say it. It's a group of bros.
BTS.
No. A little more literal. It's the Jonas Bros.
Really? Made the most?
Made the 4th. I'm going from
What?
descending. This has been 1 through 4. I think a lot of it, I don't know what it all, well, I think a lot of it is probably the people that are in young people's minds are probably not the people that are making the most money. If you're going to take a takeaway from it. Because you got Queen, Post Malone is number 6. Pink is number 7. Kiss, Billy Joel, Justin Timberlake. I want to see kind of specifically what Billboard is giving me as in terms of metrics. The music industry's top 40 earners continue to rake in ample returns. Annual Money Makers report based on 2019 U.S. concert grosses and recording royalties generated in the same period from domestic sales, streaming, and publishing. 950 million overall, down from 1.05 billion. Oh, Jesus. 2018. How do you go from, oh, that's close. So those are some people making money.
Gonna be a lot less this year.
Probably. Since everybody is
It's probably
making the most of it from touring.
a fucking 10th of what it is now.
Rolling Stones made 60 million from touring.
That they just must be going through the motions at this point. Everybody on tour with him has been on tour with him for fucking 30 years, 40 years. They
All they've
smell like
known.
shit. It's just like muscle memory
Who
at
the
that
fuck
point.
is Eric Church? That country? Cher, Paul McCartney. It's looking like a bunch of old people. Celine Dion. Also looking like a lot of white people. George Strait, Lady Gaga, Backstreet Boys, Michael Bublé, Florida Georgia Line. You got some Bad Bunny, number 23.
Yeah.
You got some Khalid, number 25.
Khalid, killing it, dude.
New Kids on the Block, 27. J-Lo, number 29. Billy's coming in at 31. Shawn Mendes.
Thank you, Billie Eilish, for letting everybody know at the DNC that we should vote for Joe Biden. I'm gonna vote for Joe
Travis
Biden now.
Scott, number 39. I think that's the first black dude.
Really? Travi? No, it's not. It's Khalid.
Khalid. But Khalid doesn't even. Who thinks about Khalid?
Wow. Wow. Khalid is fucking a pioneer.
In what? Young people music?
Khalid is taking folk music back.
It's to jug music, dude.
He's taking it back. Taking it back from the white.
And Bad Bunny, who's I guess white skin but still non-white.
Man, Bad Bunny. I saw this thing. You know who fucking Annual AA, is that how you say his name? Annuel AA.
I have no idea, sir.
He is he's a Latin pop star like Bad Bunny, and he's notorious for like just showing off incredible amounts of just swag and bling and jewelry on his Instagram. And lately his
So he has the drip.
Yeah.
He's
That's
just
like all he
oozing.
does. It's all he does. Like more than usual. And
Look at
everyone's
my shit.
everyone's like, yo, bro, read the room, bro. You're from a country of extreme poverty during a pandemic, and every day.
Where is he from?
Where is he from? I'm gonna guess and say.
I've never heard of man.
I know you've heard him. He's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, dude. Bad Bunny, Puerto Rican too?
Puerto Rico. I believe so. How old is this man? 27.
How do you spell it?
Anuel AA.
Anuel.
Anuel.
La Chipita.
Bad Bunny age.
Sorry. Yeah, never heard of him.
Bad Bunny's 26. Why is Bad Bunny so famous? Like out of a group, you have like out of all the Latin guys, you have Bad Bunny, and then you have fucking what's his face? You know who I'm talking about.
the other dudes, yeah.
No, that one guy. That's
and yeah, the like two other dudes that are associated with Bad Bunny.
yeah. Why do they stand out when they all sound the same?
Daddy
Daddy Yankees.
are they?
About.
No, not you're talking about Daddy Yankee.
Or no, maybe I was talking about Azuna.
I'm thinking of
J Balvin.
yeah. Thinking
Oh
of
God, I'm racist.
Daddy. No, I mean Daddy Yankee. I think is a Puerto Rican. I could be wrong, but Daddy Yankee. I was talking about people that have been like popping, not some fucking 2012 Daddy Yankee rap shit.
Have you seen J Balvin's house?
No,
It's crazy, dude. It looks like a Japanese like Zen like
he got some bushes
garden,
in there.
bro. It's just like I gotta look at pictures of this.
He got some. He got some running brooks through the land.
It's like you don't expect him to live there.
Where is it at?
J Balvin's.
Where do you expect J Balvin to live?
And it's just a mansion, just fucking.
Oh, but it's like
properly-
stripped down.
It's like fucking.
He's
It
Colombian.
has like bonsai trees.
J Balvin is not Puerto Rican. He's Colombian from Medellin, dude.
Where is this house?
Is Ozuna, Bad Bunny, and J Balvin a group of cats or no? Because I remember Bad Bunny was like he had a clique.
I don't think.
And I think J Balvin either he just gets featured frequently with him, or I thought they might have been like running in the same group.
Oh, it's in Colombia. It looks
Yeah,
like a
he's from
Japanese
Colombia.
retreat. Jesus Christ, this
J Balvin 35.
home is beautiful.
Um,
Oh my God, I would not take anybody here except for Bart. No one can
at
come.
age 17, he moved to the United States to learn English, where he lived in both Oklahoma and New York. Did J Balvin?
That's a good place to learn English.
You get a very big accent twang in Oklahoma, I assume.
Jesus
Let's look up some J Balvin stuff.
Bro, this house, I want it.
His father was an economist and business owner, and he grew up in a
Podcast,
large home in the
better
hills
get me this
outside the
goddamn
city.
house.
He grew up listening to Metallica and Nirvana in, I guess he was like a 90s-ish baby, born in the 80s baby. Here's your Daddy Yankee tie. He developed an interest in reggaeton after listening to Daddy Yankee. He liked Jay-Z. Oh no, he paralleled the Daddy Yankee to Jay-Z. Daddy Yankee did have a nice little like G Unit-esque about him. I like Daddy Yankee. Dude, there's a solid Daddy Yankee Bad Bunny song that I frequently bumped in my ears at the University of Arizona gym,
Yeah,
and I liked it.
bro, this house, I want it. This podcast is gonna give me a house like this. I'm saying it on episode 185 right now. I'm gonna get a nice Columbia Japanese house when we sell this podcast to Spotify for $100 trillion. Right, and then I walk away with grace.
With grace.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? You walk away with your
It
head
means
held
I
high?
just stop showing up to work.
How's that with? I don't understand.
I don't know. Jesus Christ, just me and Bart. Oh, it's not even. fair.
Let's wrap up the third try with some goddamn sports news. Your clips, dude.
My clips. What's wrong
Your
with them now?
clips
What did they do now, those bastards?
are 1-1 against the Dallas Mavericks in the bubble Olympics.
How do you fucking lose to the Mavs?
Uh,
You must really be a sorry piece of shit if you lose to the Mavericks.
the clips kind of in the first game, the Maverick one of the star player got ejected. The Clippers won. Next game, Clippers lost. Dude, I've been telling you for years the Clippers are fucking trash.
No, they're not. They're the greatest.
I no
Fuck
longer have a
off.
tie to them if I'm not in the
Fuck
Los
you.
Angeles metropolitan area
Fuck
until they're good again.
you.
Or at least, I don't know, until it's another meme.
I've been saying it for years. You're a fake fan.
You've been saying it for
taking you to
1
the
year
game.
is when I hopped on
I
to the
never should have.
fandom.
I never should have bonded with you over this. I knew you was fake.
It's all about
knew-
the Warriors.
I knew it was too good to be true. And even my
And-
mom was like, "Don't trust that white boy. He's not a true Clips fan." I
The
can smell it
Clippers
on
can
him."
suck my dick, dude.
Oh
I went
my
to the
God.
goddamn Clippers playoff game, jacking off. Say this is Lakers territory.
I've never been so disrespected in my life.
Other bubble news, there's really not. It's just that's some Clipper news. It's fucking bubble basketball. It makes everybody sad except for the people that are getting paid to do it. And the people that I guess take solace into it. That's cool, I guess. Stop putting up fucking digital fans. It's weird. fucking
stop.
charge
Please
people, I
stop.
guess, if it's
Please
from
stop.
fucking a money perspective. But put up like a cool, like, I don't know, angle of it. Dude, there was a funny thing in baseball news, right?
Oh, thank
Um,
God.
Baseball kind of has a thing where they're just like crotchety old men with unwritten rules, right? Like
Yeah.
they get mad at certain things that you're just supposed to know people get mad at, right? And there's a dude on the San Diego Padres that with the Padres were up late in the game, right? And up by a lot. Um, he hit a grand slam, a big home run, and apparently he did it on a pitch that you're just supposed to take a strike on. Everybody got mad because he did what he was paid to do and hit a ball, go and make it go boom boom. And people didn't like it. And they were like, hey, man, you're supposed to take a strike right there on purpose because you're up. It's late. And, that's the rules. And so he was pressured to be like, yo, I'm sorry for hitting a big boom boom bonger. Thought that was kind of funny.
Why?
Why?
So the game's gonna go longer because he hit it,
No, it's just like,
or it's just
some
like a respect
people were.
thing.
That's kind of the undertone of the stupid unwritten rule. But
I vaguely remember that when I used to play baseball.
what?
I kind of remember. Is this the same thing when like a team is just getting fucking destroyed, and then they're just like, "Yo,
Somewhat,
okay, hey, fucking game's almost
That is an
over.
interesting
Chill."
thing. That is an interesting thing because you don't have that in other little league sports.
Yeah, I always
That
used to
is
think
that
like,
is something I did not think about. But and someone did say in like an interview with this game that happened, where like we kind of were brought up in the sport thinking that, and I didn't really put that two and two together because when you are just fucking the shit out of another little league team, they're like, all right, we got a mercy rule.
but it used to be so funny when a baseball team was getting smashed and the other team just be getting home run after
Yeah.
home run. I can't see how that would look bad. Like if, but you don't do that shit in other games. In other
Yeah,
sports.
in baseball, it's kind of a thing,
So-
I guess, for some reason.
Baseball's for pussies. Confirmed.
Yeah, I guess so. Isn't it like American, the most American thing?
I think so. Where's golf from?
I feel like it's a Scotland thing, an Irish
Why do they play
thing.
golf. What's up with the boys? I'm like, yo, y'all want to hit some golf balls tonight?
School Q's into golf. I've never played golf before, but apparently it's cool. If I played it once or twice, I probably would understand it, but I've never played it.
I've never played it either, but I've been to a driving range.
I've got belligerently drunk on golf courses. That was kind of the purpose of golf courses for me.
I had sex on a golf course.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Golf courses are just for debauchery.
It was itchy.
What are we clocking in at? Can you check with producer Ben Dargy?
It's time to go home.
Let's fucking wrap it up, boys and girls. It was a smooth sailing episode on R&B. I'd give it probably the best episode yet. You guys can chime in on Ricker and Bond on Instagram.
That's right.
Probably
You
have to
change
make
it.
a new email, but let's just chill with the email. Maybe we'll keep it open for future generations. But I'll rebrand an email too if you want to have a big ass letter. But I don't know. Instagram,
Yeah.
Ricker and Bond. You know how it's spelled, both of them, because you're listening to it. And if you made it this far, go to adobehouse.live/store, type in stream, get a shirt.
I got a call
Um,
that said the adobehouse.com went down from $23,000 to $9,000.
Oh, dude, it's hop on.
I said, okay, put it on my card.
Honestly, that is probably like it's real estate based. Might be an okay investment. Once
I
the
don't have
Arizona rush happens, because everybody got flooded in California and everybody doesn't like a lot of taxes. Got a lot of people buying Adobe houses.
Adobe House. All right, goodbye.
Thanks for listening. See you on Monday or whatever episode you decide to pick up at whatever time. Love you. Enjoy your life.